No entry. U.S. freezes visas for 75 nations. What this means for travelers and the global community. Washington, D.C./International. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the international community. The United States government has officially suspended visa processing for 75 nations, including Somalia, Iran, Russia, and Brazil, effectively halting the American dream for thousands of prospective travelers overnight. The massive crackdown. The U.S. State Department released a memo confirming that visa applications from these 75 countries will no longer be accepted or processed. This sweeping policy doesn't just target tourists, it freezes entry for students, workers, and even green card holders. While the freeze is global, certain regions are feeling the heat more than others. The suspension covers a massive geographical footprint across Africa, Asia, Europe, and Latin America. According to U.S. officials, the decision is rooted in two main concerns: national security and overstays. High rates of visa overstays have triggered heightened scrutiny. This is a key legal trigger. The U.S. government now has the power to deny visas to anyone they believe might rely on taxpayer-funded welfare. The new vetting criteria: consular officers are now required to strictly evaluate an applicant's age and health, financial standing, English proficiency, potential reliance on public benefits. The Somalia context and fraud investigations. Somalia is facing particular pressure following a federal investigation in Minnesota, where authorities allegedly uncovered a large-scale fraud scheme involving Somali nationals. While the U.S. claims this isn't punitive, they are doubling down on the national interest argument. U.S. Secretary of State emphasized in a recent briefing that a visa is a visitor, not a right. He argued that if the government has the power to deny a visa during an interview, they have the absolute power to revoke it if the holder's actions run counter to U.S. interests. The impact on Ghana and beyond. While the full list of 75 countries is still being analyzed, the broader implications for the African continent are massive. The $15,000 bond. Just last week, a rule was introduced requiring travelers from 19 specific countries to post visa bonds of up to $15,000. This new total suspension likely overrides that, making travel even more impossible for the average person. DEI versus merit. In a shift of internal policy, the State Department is also scrapping diversity, equity, and inclusion scores for its own staff promotions, signaling a hard pivot toward a merit-only system under the current administration. A world in limbo. Thousands of students who have paid fees, families waiting for reunions, and workers with jobs lined up are now in a state of limbo. There is currently no clear timeline for when this review will end, or if humanitarian exceptions will be made. What do you think about this massive U.S. visa freeze? Is it a necessary security measure, or is it an unfair blow to global mobility? We want to hear from you. Head over to the 69TVGH Facebook and Instagram pages and drop your comments. Don't forget to share this update with anyone planning to travel. No.